The Thirsty Crow. Once upon a time, in a dense and vibrant forest, the scorching sun beat down on the inhabitants of the woodland. Among them was a clever and resourceful crow, known for its quick thinking and problem-solving abilities. This particular day was exceptionally hot, and the crow found itself growing increasingly thirsty as the hours passed. Flying from tree to tree in search of water, the crow's hope began to waver. Its wings felt heavy, and its throat parched. Just as despair started to creep in, a glimmer of hope caught the crow's eye. Nestled beneath a tall tree was a small earthen pot. The crow's excitement soared as it approached the pot. However, upon reaching it, disappointment washed over the bird. The pot contained only a little water, barely enough to wet its beak. The crow's sharp eyes analyzed the situation. The narrow neck of the pot prevented it from reaching the water, no matter how hard it tried. But this clever crow was not one to give up easily. It believed that every problem had a solution, no matter how challenging it seemed. The crow looked around, scanning its surroundings for any objects that could help. And there, just a short distance away, lay a heap of small pebbles. With newfound determination, the crow hopped over to the pile of pebbles and began to pick them up one by one. Carrying each stone in its beak, the crow flew back to the pot and dropped it inside. The sound of the pebble hitting the water echoed as the crow watched intently. As the crow repeated this process, dropping pebble after pebble into the pot, a transformation began to take place. The water level gradually rose, inch by inch, filling the pot bit by bit. The crow's heart leaped with joy and anticipation as it realized that its plan was working. Time and again, the crow flew back and forth between the pebble heap and the pot, persistently dropping stones into the water. With every pebble added, the water level increased. Finally, after many trips, the crow's perseverance paid off. The water in the pot rose to the brim, and the crow could barely contain its excitement. With great satisfaction, the crow gently lowered its beak into the pot and took long, refreshing sips of the water it had worked so hard to obtain. The cool liquid flowed down its throat, quenching its thirst and revitalizing its weary body. The crow felt a surge of gratitude for its own resourcefulness. Having satisfied its thirst, the crow reflected on the valuable lesson it had learned. It realized that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges, it was possible to find a way forward with intelligence and creativity. The crow had turned a seemingly impossible situation into a victorious triumph. The tale of the thirsty crow became a story often shared among the creatures of the forest. It taught them the importance of resourcefulness, determination, and a never-give-up attitude. They marveled at the crow's intelligence and admired its ability to think outside the box. From that day on, whenever the woodland animals faced difficulties, they would remember the clever crow and draw inspiration from its ingenuity. The story became a reminder that no obstacle was too great to overcome with a little imagination and persistence. And so, the legend of the thirsty crow lived on, serving as a timeless example for both young and old, encouraging them to face challenges head-on. With unwavering determination and a belief in their own abilities.